featuring Ty Dolla by Ty Dolla. Ty Dolla has been killing the music scene since he broke out with his Beach House mixtapes. After dropping a few mixtapes, Ty has put together his third album featuring Ty Dolla. How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of featuring Ty Dolla by Ty Dolla.
All right, y'all. Featuring Ty Dolla by Ty Dolla, man. I didn't really know this was coming. I don't follow Ty Dolla on social media. Maybe I should. But did you know this was coming?
No, I didn't.
So how do you feel about this album artwork, man?
It's cool, man. Just got him doing the typical I'm smoking holes and everything like that, but might as well add, it's just a really nice composition. I like how the light is on him and everything, and has his signature logo on it, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, I like it. I like how it has the, it's kind of like a fluorescent pinkish purple, and he even has that kind of hue kind of on him as well. Yeah. It's got a really dope shot to it. He's got this. It looks like he got smoke coming out of his mouth, but it seems like a nice shot. The flow of this project, man, this project sounds like a straight playlist for a party. Straight up. Like, if you just go to the party, you push play, you let the whole shit play, and everybody's going to pretty much be dancing the whole shit. The only thing that throws it off for a party setting is the skits with his brother talking, which I love, but it gets in the way of the playlist vibe of the project.
This is definitely the club playlist, party playlist featuring Ty Dolla.
Highlights, man. Man, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like, that song is not called track 6. The joint number 6 where Anderson .Paak, Kanye West, and Thundercat.
No, it's called track 6.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that song is absolute fire, man. I love what Anderson .Paak did. Kanye just seems like he's kind of just doing stuff in the background. Thundercat is doing his Thundercat thing. Ty Dolla brought the necessary energy for that as well. I also like Status. Status also did kind of set the tone for the rest of the project. I like Nicki Minaj's verse from on their song Expensive. I thought it was really good. Tyrone 2021 with Big Sean. I thought they actually both came off on that one really well. Be Yourself featuring Jhené Aiko and DJ Mustard. It felt like a straight Jhené Aiko song. I don't know why, but
featuring Ty Dolla.
My favorite song on the project, man, Your Turn, featuring Black, Music Soul Child, and that girl Tish Hammond. They absolutely destroyed this record. They all took turns just stomping the record out and just putting this like nice little beautiful salt sprinkles all over my eardrums. Sounded amazing. I thought Return was actually really good, and Ego Death is a highlight and a low light. It's a highlight because I actually really like the song. Kanye's verse on there was interesting. He has some points in there, like
was that an old verse?
I felt like it probably was. You remember he had a whole bunch of sessions with Kanye. I felt like he pulled this. He said he picked between 600 songs for this project. So, and that's still discouraging because I'm like, bro, you had 600 songs and this is what we got. Anyway, I thought Kanye, he had some good points in his verse. Like everybody wanted the singers and everybody to protest, but what about the players? That made sense. Like he actually has some stuff in there that made sense. He gives himself a little bit too much credit sometimes, but I like the song as a whole. And those are my favorite songs on the project.
Status was a great way to open up the project and really give a smooth transition to the Temptations with my man Kid Cudi. I really love the vibe that they brought together on that one. Track 6 was a great song, actually. I was kind of skeptical of it, but when I saw Anderson .Paak and Thundercat, I was like, okay, it has to be good. I wasn't really looking forward to Kanye, but like you said, he was just in the background working, so it worked out. What was it? Tyrone 2021. I thought that was really funny because I wasn't expecting something like that. And him and Big Sean was pretty cool on that one. By Yourself with Jhené Aiko was really, really, really dope. I really love the vibe they permitted on that one. I love Kehlani on Universe. And Your Turn will have to be my favorite track on the album just because of how it sounds. I'm a big fan of Music Soul Child, so I was glad to hear him on that one. But I love what Tish and Black thought through that, man. It was just a really, really dope collective track, man. Really cool.
Yeah. So Lowlights. I just want to say that I don't absolutely hate many records on this project. I just felt like they're just standard operating records, as in you throw them on at a party, everybody's going to dance. But if you play them in a pool of other records, nobody's going to be able to pick one out from the other. So with that said, Spicy was just a standard operating record. It's a good record, though. But my question is, in 10 years, when you say, hey, I'm going to play a Ty Dolla record, are you going to play songs from this album? That's the question that it becomes, because I'm starting to get that vibe from Ty Dolla $ign. Like, he has so many good songs, but are they good enough to be played again in a couple years? Because a lot of them don't feel that way, and I got that vibe from this. This felt like a lot of throwaways. The joint Freak featuring Quavo, straight throwaway record. Double R featuring Lil Durk. I thought their energy was actually good, and it just didn't work for me. But like I said, if you throw this stuff on at a party, I think it's gonna be 100% off the chain. The party is gonna be, bumping, and it's gonna work for the party scene. So it just depends on where you're listening to this project, where I think you'll grade it as well. And I forgot to mention Nothing Like Your Exes. I thought that song was actually really funny and really cool. But where you're listening to this album will determine how you feel about it.
Yeah, man. I thought the concept of the album was pretty cool, saying featuring Ty Dolla $ign and having a whole bunch of features with yourself and other artists and stuff like that. But in that respect, you get an album that, like you said, is just meant for one thing, partying. And, that's not really anything bad, but it comes to me as just like, how memorable is it going to be? In my opinion, I love his Beach House albums more than like stuff like this, because I felt like those are going to last more. But now, you give me the information that he picked these out of 600 songs. He was just picking tracks to fit for this, I guess, essence. But when you have that many tracks, it seems like throwaways. And when you get songs like Spicy, Freak, Double R, I didn't even really feel expensive that much. Real Life.
I like Nicki's verse on Expensive. I don't like the record much at all.
Real Life, I was just like, okay, cool. This is alright. It's cool like that. Lift Me Up, I could have did without. Just stuff like that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Ty Dolla brings quality music. I really think he brings that music that you can enjoy, you can rock to. But it's just not many tracks on here, in my opinion, that I'm going to go back to, especially after you give us 25 songs. I've only selected a handful.
Final thoughts, man. Look, Ty Dolla $ign is an incredible artist, but we're in quarantine. Where the hell am I going to be partying at listening to this record?
Some people still partying, man.
Y'all are tripping. All right, I can see if you're partying with the same exact group of people every time, but it just felt out of place right now with this type of music. Same thing with Tip, actually. The first half of his album felt out of place, but I felt like this just felt weird, and I'm not partying anywhere. And like I said, if you're at a club or you're at a party, this record will be fine. There's just not much that you'll be listening to years from now from Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, man. I always just like what Ty Dolla brings as a featured artist and everything like that. We always say it when you hear Ty, it's gonna be you go hear a record and everything like that. But when it comes to a lot of his solo stuff, like I said, I do enjoy the Beach House series and everything like that. But when it gets to stuff like this, it's just a lot for me. It's just to pick and choose. I don't feel like this is like a very complete project. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to really have any lasting value. While there is a lot of quality music here, there's nothing that I'm just gonna be like, yo, you need to put that featuring Ty Dolla $ign on. I'll make you a playlist of songs on here that you should listen to. And that's how I feel about this album. It's a handful of records that I would want to share with somebody, but as a complete project, I couldn't recommend it as, just the album to listen to.
For sure. Final grade, man. Look, Ty Dolla $ign is going to get a dash from me, and that's just me listening to it the ways I normally listen to music. Now, if I was grading it for a party, I'd absolutely give it a check, but I'm not going to parties. We're quarantining. Yeah. Dash for me. Shout out to Ty Dolla $ign, man. I absolutely love Ty Dolla $ign. He seems like one of the coolest individuals on the face of the planet. He does have some really good records, but I just really hope at some point he starts getting to the point where, because the Breakfast Club asked him who would he do a versus, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, I don't think you can versus many people right now, because your catalog is strong and heavy, but it's light on longevity. Like, we haven't gotten any time to see how long these songs actually hold over. Like Nate Dogg, bro, Nate Dogg has mad records that we can play right now, and everybody gonna sing along. We don't really have.
Snoop said he's the new Nate Dogg.
I'd agree with that. I mean, we've had those artists that are like straight hook masters. We had Nate Dogg, we had Akon for a short period of time. T-Pain came, snatched that. T-Pain ain't really being called for everything right now. It's Ty Dolla $ign. So it makes perfect sense that people would say that, but at the same time, I need him to hit that longevity now. His solo records are definitely better than Nate Dogg's solo records, but I just need him to hit that feeling, like where every single time you hear a Ty Dolla $ign joint, it's a classic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I have to give it a dash as well. I feel like there's a good collection of music here, but it's just a lot of pick and choose. But still, I love what Ty Dolla brings to a song. Every now and then you get a little bit nuggets from here and there, but other than that, it's just a cool collection of music to listen to. You pick some favorites and add it to your playlist, and you'll be good.
Love Ty Dolla $ign, man.